With the virus staying put, the world has finally come to grips with COVID-19. It has become a permanent fixture in our lives. Many companies have gone bankrupt during this period with growing uncertainty around employment. However, there are some industries that have grown exponentially over the past year due to its demand. Many of those will remain popular after the pandemic, especially the ones that involve the use of technology. In this video, we will look at several businesses that will remain in demand long after the pandemic. But before we continue, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications for future updates. Number 1. Online gaming. Gaming has been a real game changer for those cooped up inside throughout the lockdown. Sales were up across the board, whether it was on consoles, PCs, or mobile platforms. According to Quartz, there have been reports suggesting a 30% increase over the previous year, with figures reaching $35 billion in the US alone. We've also seen a rise in share prices in a number of gaming companies, Roblox being one of them. According to Quartz reporter Adam Epstein, many of the people that played throughout the pandemic will continue to do so even after the whole thing is over, primarily because they have sustained a permanent change to their entertainment habits. Number 2. E-commerce. More people are purchasing products online than ever before, with many physical establishments still not allowing full capacity due to the pandemic and some even closing down for good. According to Adobe data, e-commerce sales in the Western world has surged by a staggering 40% year after year since pre-pandemic, reaching figures in the trillions. Even after stores reopen, consumers will discover that they have become accustomed to a new behavior of purchasing online owing to the convenience. This may become a permanent adoption, which is a massive threat to high street brands. Number 3. Food delivery service. We've been glued to our houses for over a year now, and dining out has become something of the past. As a result, more people are eating at home and ordering food through Uber Eats, Deliveroo, or Grubhub. These businesses were struggling massively pre-pandemic, but they have grown in popularity since the start of the pandemic. The demand for Uber Eats and Deliveroo has quadrupled in the second quarter of 2020. The market for online food delivery was projected by some analysts before the start of the pandemic to reach $200 billion by 2025. However, there are reasons to believe that the pandemic has exposed more people to the convenience of food delivery, with some analysts predicting figures to reach $800 billion by 2024. Number 4. Builders and handymen. Home sales have increased throughout the pandemic as many sought more comfortable locations to live during the spread of the virus. Home sales climbed by 12% in July 2021 compared to July 2019. Nonetheless, people took the advantage of buying a house due to government incentives and tax breaks. Builders, plumbers, boiler technicians, carpenters, handymen, and many more have been busy renovating properties all year round. Studies indicate that home upgrades will continue for a long time as consumers continue to invest in new homes, and also due to a shortage of employees in this particular workforce. Those that didn't buy any properties used the time at home to hire people to renovate their existing home. Number 5. Cybersecurity. To this day, many people are still working from home, which has been a real challenge for companies in regards to IT. The transition to go remote was instant, and some businesses were forced to adjust quickly. As a result, businesses had to invest in cybersecurity solutions to help safeguard company phones and computers that held important data and sensitive information away from hackers. With some companies giving the go-ahead for employees to continue working from home even after the pandemic, this can only mean one thing: the need for cybersecurity will continue. Number 6. Healthcare consultation. Due to worries about catching COVID-19 and the countless restrictions limiting the number of people allowed within the premises, more people are seeking medical consultations via telemedicine. In 2020, Forrester forecasts that virtual care visits will exceed 1 billion. While some patients who used virtual medical visits will switch back to in-person consultations, the convenience of virtual visits and investments made by the government in telemedicine software indicates that it is here for the long term. This is beneficial for both the patient and GP practices, as it saves time, reduces unnecessary waiting time, and is also very cost-effective. Number 7. Virtual events. Virtual events and conferences have been a standard for businesses attempting to substitute in-person interactions during the pandemic, and it has been a success. From graduating online to having an online escape room to attend, the options are endless. When things go back to normal, these things won't just despair for sure, given that corporations have invested thousands in infrastructure to make virtual events operate and function to perfection. You'll witness a new hybrid paradigm potentially emerging from all of this. So the next time a conference is held in person but you're delayed for whatever reason, you know there is also an online version of the event for virtual participants like yourself to attend, so you don't miss out on all the fun. Number 8. Fast food franchise. Many fast food franchises have been thriving during the pandemic. Fast food franchises in particular have responded to changing consumer behavior during the pandemic with new investments in technology and automation for consumers, preferring a desire for contactless pickup, in-app digital ordering, and increased bulk purchasing. These changes have certainly helped fast food giants to keep up with the demand and will continue to do so in the near future. So the next time you're worried about finding a job, at least you know where to start looking and what to expect.